when I went to see him, I went to the concert looking about like you looked that time, and when I came out, I was a nervous wreck. I mean, this guy tore me up. And, you know, he'll tear you up, too, okay? This is only pretend, but let's pretend like it's real.
You are watching the recreation of a legend, as Hollywood captures on film the dramatic life story of the one man who influenced the world, not only with his music, but with a revolutionary style of living. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, lives on in the movie appropriately titled Elvis. Bringing Elvis' story to the screen is the job of many fine talents, some new, some established, but all committed to making a movie that reflects what Elvis gave to his millions of fans, a sense of dignity and style.
My name is John Carpenter, and I'm directing Elvis, the life story of Elvis Presley.
It's not a musical, is it, or what?
Not. No, it's not. It has a lot of music in it, but basically it's about Elvis's rise to stardom. Starting when he was a little boy all the way to 1969.
Does it deal with little-known aspects of his life, or is it a subject that everybody knows about, or is it?
It deals with a lot of things that I don't think people really know about. But more than anything, it's, I think, done in a style where the things that we know about Elvis and the things we don't know are integrated together to give a whole picture of it.
Ain't bad enough I gotta do those idiot movies. Now they're messing with my songs.
What happened?
I just heard what they did behind my back. Behind my back! You can't even hear the Jordanaires. They got my voice so loud you can't hear nothing else.
Elvis, it's one
I think
song.
the fans just want to hear my voice, see? So they let some idiot gal up in New York amplify my voice. You think they care what I think? No way!
But they're producers.
They're my songs! They got no right!
The actor chosen to portray Elvis is young Hollywood star Kurt Russell.
It wasn't a point to get someone who looks like Elvis and can impersonate him. What we have is a very fine actor who is portraying a character. The thing about Kurt is he's an instinctual actor. He knows the character. He knows what to do in every scene. I think he understands Elvis, understands from the script and what we're trying to do, the direction to take him in. You have to see it. I don't think you'll believe it when you see it. It's totally convincing.
Little girl. Come up here. Guard, bring a little girl up here. Here. Come on up here, sweetheart. Here, hold her up. This is yours. And ain't nobody gonna take this away from you. All right? You stay with her and make sure of that, sir. I'll sing a song for you.
Child, but the tears I shed were tears of joy.
Okay, now I'm going to hit this with a curling iron.
This sit down here?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You know, I started from zero, really, and went from these books here, and then I had some film and stuff to watch, but that was really good. That helped a lot, you know. And I've just talked a lot to guys that were close to him. Charlie Hodges helped me a lot. A guy named Jimmy Ritz, who was a real big Elvis fan, had a lot of his films and stuff, you know. And I've watched those films a lot and listened to records that they gave me, records with him talking, and just got the feel, try to get the feel, you know, what he was doing and what he was like. And that's what I'm going on.
Academy Award-winning actress Shelley Winters portrays Elvis' mother, Gladys Presley. She knew the real Elvis personally, and this gives her performance added meaning and understanding.
Oh, he was very interesting. I knew him when he was quite young, about 1958 or 57. He was going out with Natalie Wood, who was very young, and he was very young. I think he must have been about 20 or 21 then. He just came out to, he just signed a contract with Hal Wallace, and he had a white Cadillac, and he and Natalie inconspicuously used to wear white clothes. And when I'd go to the movies, I'd sit someplace else, you know, because the whole theater would watch him and Natalie, and I would never see the movie. They were really crazy about it. In fact, I have a white leather chair in my house with an ottoman. I still have it, as a matter of fact. And whenever we used to have people over, they used to both sit in that chair, neck. And I think they wanted to get married. I don't know whether it was his mother, who I played Gladys, who didn't really like him to go out with anybody or get married. He didn't get married till after she died. He was very attached to her.
The motion picture reveals the close relationship between Elvis and his mother.
Elvis, I think that you're the best son any woman ever had. You know, Elvis's mother had very black hair, and he was so obsessed with her that he made his hair black. He had quite light hair, almost blonde. And in fact, I don't think Priscilla wants to know on her, talked about it, but he asked Priscilla before they got married to make her hair black, like his mother's. I think every night of his life he called her. And I think one of the biggest traumas he had is when she died. And he told somebody that he thought he would follow his mother soon.
The motion picture Elvis covers the years from his high school amateur performances in the early 50s until his triumphant Vegas comeback concert in 1969. It tells of his early Memphis days and the courtship of Priscilla, first in Germany, and finally their marriage.
You like her?
Oh, God, she's beautiful.
She's got your eyes.
She got your nose. She got your nose and she got your mouth. She's very delicate, just like you. Oh, baby.
And of course, no story of Elvis could be complete without the man who shaped his career, Colonel Tom Parker. Noted stage and screen star Pat Hingle plays him in the film.
You are a phenomenon. You're something, son, that comes along once in a lifetime. Nobody is ever going to forget you. The old colonel's going to make sure of that.
Elvis Presley introduced a new form of music. He brought together white music and black music into a unique sound and created an unprecedented demand. His sensuality, excitement, and dynamics went beyond entertainment. He affected the lives of millions all over the world.
In dealing with Elvis, I'm bringing a lot of my own feelings to it and how I feel about it. And how I think, how I interpret the script, how I interpret his life. And in that sense, I think, from my point, it's a personal film. Because I really love Elvis a lot. I've always been a fan of his, and I loved his music. And I have a strong feeling for him. It means something to me. I care a lot about the character. I care about his story. And in some senses, I feel lucky to be able to direct a film about Elvis. This kind of a film, which I don't feel is exploiting him, but I feel is really trying to tell his story. Trying to tell a story about a man who's bigger than life, which is very interesting because he really was a human being. But somewhere in his life, I think he transcended that and became mythical.
I want to be able to walk around and see things, all the mobs of people, you know, just be free. And that'd be worth $1 million to me if it's just for a couple of weeks. Just be plain little old me instead of the image.
Way back!
Be careful.
One for the money, two for the show. Three, get ready now, go, cat, go, but don't you step on my boots, don't you? Well, you can do anything, play off on my boots, don't you? You can knock me down, step on my face, slam my name all over the place. Do anything you wanna do, but I'm honey.